Time now for a check of your north central Washington weather forecast. Hope you ended this week on a high note. Weather-wise, yeah, once again, a lot of haze and smoke around the Wenatchee Valley. This is what it looked like outside our weather window this afternoon, and that's from our Wenatchee Heights tower camera, and you can still see a lot of that low-hanging smoke. We were in pretty much the unhealthy category throughout the afternoon and morning in Wenatchee. The weather, the air conditions rather, get a little bit better as you go into the upper valley, Cashmere, and into Leavenworth. Moderate to even good air, and moderate to good as well over in the Columbia Basin. So it all seems to be situated right here in the Wenatchee Valley. But that should all change as we get into the upcoming weekend. We have rain and cooler temperatures Saturday, and then as we get into late Sunday and early Monday, that's right, snow in our forecast. We're talking snow levels 35 to 4,500 feet. Keep in mind, Snoqualmie Pass about 3,200 feet, but temperatures will be chilly enough, that's for sure. Upper 20s to lower 30s overnight Sunday into Monday. And getting a little more specific where we could see some kind of slick driving conditions, we're talking Loop Pass. That's the pass between Omak over into Twisp, as well as Stevens Pass. We could see some accumulated snow and ice on Highway 2, so be careful if you are traveling in that Sunday night into Monday morning period. Boy, it's hard to believe we're talking about snow. 74 unofficially our high temperature today. Maybe the last day that we see 70s until probably next spring. 64 is our normal high for this time of year. 80 degrees our record high, and that was set in 1988. We're at 52 this morning, another warm one. 43 is our normal low for this time of year. Check out this record low, 27 degrees set back in 2019. Sunrise 7:13 this morning, and it sets this evening at 6:22. All right, getting you into the upcoming weekend. Pretty big cool down, that's for sure. 61s all over our map in the Columbia Basin. Moses Lake, afraid of Quincy, we'll see around 61. That goes for Wenatchee into Eniat, Chelan, and up into Omak. And then just slightly cooler for Leavenworth and Cashmere tomorrow with a high temperature of 60 degrees. But remember, that's about a 10 to 15 degree cool down as we get into the weekend. Tonight, here's that little trough of low pressure setting up off the coast of Washington. It'll bring in kind of a northwest breeze to us tonight. We'll see some clouds out there with low temperatures tonight, mainly into the mid 40s. And then as we kick off our weekend, mostly cloudy skies, just a little bit of a cold front that will slide through. Most of the rain Saturday, though, on the west side, a 40% chance we will see some. Cooler with high temperatures right around 60 degrees to kick off the weekend. And then by Sunday, it gets wet out there, folks. Here's the area of low pressure. Look at that cloud deck across eastern Washington, and there you have it, an 80% chance for rain and snow in the Cascades on Sunday. Cooler, high temperatures, only mid-50s on Sunday. For your Monday, that area of low pressure slides a little bit to the south, but it's going to drag some lingering showers with it. Morning showers on Monday, giving way to mostly sunny skies by afternoon. Only low 50s for high temperatures on Monday, and then things get better as we get into Tuesday. High pressure begins to move in to the western United States. We'll see sunshine and warmer temperatures Tuesday, with afternoon readings into those low 60s. For your Wednesday and midweek next week, we're going to stay with just crystal clear skies around Washington State. Sunshine, how about that? Mid 60s for next Wednesday, exactly where we should be for this time of year. And then for Thursday, by the end of our forecast, our weather stays nice. Sunshine out there, pretty strong northwesterly flow will be coming into Washington. High temperatures on Thursday will stay nice into the mid 60s. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. 46 overnight tonight, and then kind of a 3-day rainy period with much cooler temperatures. 40% chance of rain tomorrow and 61. That goes up to an 80% chance of rain, and look at that, 54 is all for a high. Goes down to 52 for a high on Monday with a low of 38 overnight Monday. And then our weather gets nicer for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with lots of sunshine and high temperatures generally in the mid 60s. And that's a look at your 7-day forecast brought to you by Colonial Vista Senior Living in Wenatchee, where comfort, care, and community come together. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.